I'm painting my floors. Don't tell anyone yet. Look at this. I can fine tune the jaw. Cover that up a little bit. I painted it on the ground. I did some custom art on the side of here. This stove, I cleaned that stove up. I put some fingers right here. Covered it with some polyurethane. It's gonna look really beautiful. I'm gonna move that stuff off the shelves. I'm painting all the floors in here. It's gonna look really nice. Just have to paint the countertops. I painted back there. I painted behind every detail of that stuff. I painted up in there perfectly to match. And then I covered this with a clear coat back here so when he cooks he doesn't slop stuff on it. And I'm probably gonna put another clear coat of something back there. And I did it on those legs too, so when he slops his food back and forth, if he does, it won't put the slop on things again. And I have some pink paint to match those cabinets. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. Pink is a very feminine color, but I probably will. I cleaned the blue. I don't have to paint the blue again. I cleaned the blue. Okay. Wow, this was perfect. This was perfect. cleaned and sanded that. Got it as best as I could, stained that wood, and then covered it with a clear coat perfectly. Touched up some of these walls, painted these countertops. They dried last night. They have a clear coat of something on it. I put another coat or two of white primer on these cabinets. It's taken a while to completely cover them and make them white. Put some little art there. Put this blue back in there so I could push the stove back. Totally cleaned that stove. Totally cleaned that stove. Got every bit of dust off it. Paint, dirt, sick, disgusting slop off of it. Painted the front of it. Got new knobs for it. Did this art on the sides. It's covered with 2 coats of clear coat already of this other stuff. I painted this on here, cleaned off a lot of this stuff. This was dirtier than it looked. Here is the art. I started painting that door. I came down to here. Put that guy right there. I can probably create the rest of that guy's body from his face right there. Anyway, those footsteps, I can put little faces on them. And they're coming over here, Flanders at the bottom, to the emotional beatdown. Not a physical beatdown, that would be terrible, of walking all over that guy's face. If you can see it, and he's got his arm, it's kind of in the shape of a butt, right here with his fist, and there's little aliens inside there as a spaceship. There's this guy right here, and there's this face that I put right here. Oh my gosh, just unbelievably, I think it's so cool. I'm blowing myself away with this stuff. It's just so cool. Okay, right here, I'm probably gonna see where his hand's down here. See that big white patch right there on the left of the screen? That's gonna be his shoulder, and that'll be his head up there. And I'll make it, I'll just tie it in, make it look like that's part of his shoulder, and his shoulder somewhere else, his other shoulder somewhere else, and then there's the feet. And then there's the guy's face, sort of like an homage to Glenn Danzig, and he's reading a book. Can you see the book? He's reading a book. It's right in front of his face. That red book, and the aliens in there. I might do detail of the aliens. There's that guy Cool, and there's an eye over there. And here's this guy's face. Good. See his lips. Face, yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is just clouds right there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that unless I'm gonna keep it simple. Put that cross right in the middle. Keep it simple. And right here is gonna be a sun. It's gonna be yellow and white, and then the Blue Ridge Mountains right here. And I sealed this in this morning. Let me turn the light on. There's the girl. I did art in the countertops. See if you can see it. It's hard to tell, but it looks pretty cool there. See? I painted those countertops. This one I painted a long time ago. Got the fingers on there. I just kind of touched it up. There's a guy right there. There's his face with his arms up over his head, and he's like a ghostly figure. It comes down here, and he's got like funny legs with a penis in the middle. And there's some ghosts over on the left. Some funny little happy little girl creature. The little girl in the middle. I painted the sides of the stove. And this is this guy, sort of like a ghostly guy. What the heck happened to it? Something scratched it? Oh no, I don't know, there's something on it. Okay. There's his head. Anyway, I just painted this whole thing and sealed it in. And I painted the cabinet, cleaned and painted the cabinets. I gotta paint those pink. I have the stainless steel cleaner for the front of that refrigerator. It'll look really good. Outlet covers. The outlet covers, I have those to cover those back up again. And I painted this wall in here, the tan. And I sealed this. I sealed this wood right here. It looks really beautiful. It's shiny, there's not paint on it. And it used to look terrible. I had to sand it, stain it and finish it. And I did the ones on those countertops too. Those around the window. I did the wood there. I gotta get a new window for there. And yeah, it's coming along. This is what I've been up to. It's beautiful outside. If you can see outside, it's really beautiful outside. And here's gonna be mountains, just this or whatever. Let me get this in focus. Or in whatever. I've really done a lot more work on the house too, to get ready for just the painting of the floors, which is gonna save $10,000. And this is how to paint your floors. It's going to be a video on how to paint them coming up pretty soon. I'll show you how to paint your floors. I've been painting these walls. Somebody who painted it first got that white all along there. So that's just latex. And I can lightly scrape that off, lightly sand it, or just wash it off. And then that wood will be really nice again. And I painted these walls. I just have to paint that trim. All these bedrooms are good. I have to paint these walls and put a new light fixture in there and paint the cabinets under there. I painted that pink. I painted this floor pink. I have to seal it with the clear coat stuff or whatever it's called and paint the trim. I may leave this paint like the original 1960s paint just because it looks kind of cool, and match the color, the mix between some white and green, and paint that wall and stuff in there. Anyway, this is a cool bathroom. It's like a girl's bathroom. Okay, but all these bedrooms in here are really nice. That's what I'm doing. I've made my way to here, and that's it for now. That's the update, the John Birmingham update. Gosh, this is just so freaking cool. I can't believe how cool this art turned out. That frog man. Gosh, that is so unbelievably cool. The Danzig homage guy holding a book with his fist right there with like many more fingers than normal, and the aliens inside it like an alien craft. This is so cool. I'm gonna look at his face. See, he's got those tracks tracked over his face, like they emotionally gave him a beat down. Gosh, I said it a million times. Okay. This is amazing. I'm so happy with what I've done so far. I'm gonna turn this light off. Probably get some sleep or something pretty soon. Gosh, that is cool. I can't get over it. I think it's really cool. That door is the first thing in here that I painted besides the outline for the sun. I'm gonna paint that trim. It's gonna look so unbelievably cool and new looking. It'll look really good. It's gonna look pretty cool. And then once I'm done in here, eventually I'm gonna paint those floors too. I believe when I get the time, and I gotta put the trim around the edges of those windows and stuff. But okay, I'm gonna probably go upstairs. I'm gonna turn these lights off so it doesn't attract bugs at night. Down here. Whoops, oh gosh, turn the refrigerator, something off, whatever it was. I really cleaned that stove off. I cleaned the other stove off. I cleaned the floors. I cleaned everything. I painted back behind there and back on the ground and under the stove, that one stove. Cleaned that, added some more sealer to it after he was cooking around it. I'm gonna turn this light off. I also painted these windows. I painted all these windows, and I have to scrape and clean both sides. It'll look really, really awesome. It'll look really cool. Gosh, finally getting my house in order. Okay, that's my update. Gosh. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs. Okay. Oh, and I've been working on my house for 3 weeks, sometimes 14 hours a day. Like really getting the place in order. It's beautiful in here. This wood I finished, if you can see that. I put another coat of gloss on that. Or whatever it's called, polyurethane. I painted that edge up around there. I'm gonna put a piece of drywall over that toilet bowl and put some screws in it and just leave it so it can be taken out to get to the toilet bowl. Or put an opening door on it. I might put a little door that opens on it so you can just open it and pull the chain if you had to do something to whatever that is. I'm gonna get this house in really good order, but it takes a long time. I'm gonna eventually sand all these steps. Not this wood. I'm gonna leave it just like it is. This one, because it has the DNA and the pieces of dead skin from 60 years. And I don't want to seal it all in and have it like, that would be terrible. And it's his original art, so I don't really want to seal it in. Like this piece I'm probably gonna leave, but this I'll paint. This edge thing I'll paint. I'll sand that and paint it. I'll sand these doors and paint them. It just takes a long time. I've been working on it and working on it and working on it. And that's it. I'll show you a video on how to paint your floors. You don't have to do this like some really brilliant art. You can just, you don't have to do some amazing art or something, you can do like clouds or some cool pattern, and then once it's dry, you seal it in. And I'm going to show you how to do it in one of my videos, how to paint your floors. You can paint wood, you can paint any surface as long as it's clean. And I'm going to go. I got to get my laundry out of there. I put that there so it doesn't, yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And of course, like the video, because I mean, it's a really cool video. And check out more of my videos. Okay, bye. This is John Bingham. No, it's John Birmingham. Birmingham, like Birmingham, Alabama, and Birmingham, England. Yeah. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the floors. Okay. Bye.